Hi, 7th grade. Congratulations on making it to your conclusion paragraph. I'm going to go through this one pretty quick because this is not going to be that different than the other conclusion paragraphs that you're used to writing. I just want to remind you about these three important things that should go in your conclusion. The first is you need to restate your claim. The reason being, you need to remind your readers all these body paragraphs that they just wrote were trying to prove your initial claim. In my case, it's that food advertising hurts children. You may also need to look back at your main points of each body paragraph. It's a way to summarize all of the points that you were trying to make in the body of your essay. The only thing that might be a little different for you is that you need to challenge your readers with a call to action, this bullet point 3. This is something that they can do about the problem that you've presented, and it gives them a clear answer to why they were reading your paper in the first place. So I'm going to go through this and show you what it might look like. When I'm restating my claim, I could start a sentence like, after considering all the evidence and research, it's clear that junk food advertising hurts children. What I've put in here is very similar to my original claim, food advertising hurts children. Next thing I'm going to do is quickly review the main points of each paragraph. I'll show you what that might look like here. Readers should remember that food advertisements are often misleading. That was body paragraph 1. If you want to spend a little bit of time reminding readers the points that you made in your first body paragraph, go for it. I said, food looks great on TV, but it's dressed up to look more appetizing. That's body paragraph 1. I'm going to review the main points of body paragraph 2 by saying, also, keep in mind that advertisers lure kids into buying their products with famous people and cartoon characters. Kids trust these cartoon characters and people and don't realize what they are selling might be harmful. This was all from body paragraph 2. And again, it's in your own words. You're not using any evidence copied directly from the text. You're just summarizing the ideas that are in your head. Lastly, children don't consider the long-term health impacts of this unhealthy food. That's body paragraph 3. While it may be okay in moderation, kids who eat this food every day could end up with serious health problems. You'll notice that as I'm reviewing the main points of each paragraph, I use words like also and lastly as transition words to run through my reasons for my main points of my body paragraph. The last thing I want to spend a little time on is that you need to challenge your readers with a call to action. Again, something that they can do about this problem of food advertising and how it hurts children. I'm going to read through what I put down, and then I'll explain a little bit more in depth. My call to action says, it is extremely important that parents take the time to talk with their kids about the food they are eating. Having conversations with your children about nutrition and food advertising will help kids become smarter, healthier people when they grow up. This is your appeal to your audience. When they finish your paper, they'll be asking themselves, well, why did I read this? Here is the time where you need to make sure they understand that answer. You might have a different call to action, such as something like food waste or obesity in America. But every single time you want to wrap up your writing by saying this is what you can do to solve this particular problem. Take some time and think about this call to action, as it'll be the last thing your audience remembers about your writing. So let's recap one more time. The first thing to do is to restate your claim. It's one sentence, and I'll color code it here. Review the main points of your body paragraph. Remember to use transition words like first, or also, or lastly. And then your call to action. It is extremely important that ... and you can fill in the blanks like that. If it helps, go through and color code your conclusion paragraph to make sure that you have these 3 key elements, and continue asking your teachers if you need additional help. Good luck.